아부심벨로 지금 가는 중입니다. 아니잖아. 일로 와. 화장실 갔다가 가. 어디 화장실 있나? 저 화장실 있다.
I'd love to rewatch a whole day. You know what I mean? How cool would that be? Be like, do you remember when we went to Taboo?
백인 아저씨.
일봉 그만 찍었네.
And they cut the two temples to 1,042 pieces of stone blocks, approximately. Look at that here. And after they cut the both temple to 1,042 pieces of stone blocks, they give to every piece a number. Because when they relocated all these pieces in the new location, they can know how they put the rock by rock like a puzzle. And also if we focus in the both temple, we can see the lines even until right now in the both temple. After that, the United Nations, after they cut the two temples, they couldn't, you could imagine with me, they couldn't cut the four statues in the first temple, and also they couldn't cut the 6 statues in the second temple, because the highest of only one statue is 20 meters. And also they couldn't put the 4 statues in the natural mountain. So look what and how they fixed this problem. They removed the 2 natural mountains and they built an artificial hill. And then they put the 4 statues, and then they built behind every temple a concrete dome to recreate the 2 locations as 2 mountains. How many years the United Nations they take to save the both temple? They take 5 years. From 1964 until 1969. How much money the United Nations they spend to save the both temple? They spend $40 million. So you could imagine this amount during this time, and even you could imagine this amount right now, okay? And here the facade of King Ramses II. How many statues did you see in the facade? How many statues?
5?
4 statues. I'm talking about the bigger statues.
Okay, sorry.
But there is one is destroyed. Which one? The second one. Where we can find the missing here, on the floor. The United Nations, they discovered the temple in the original location as we see in front of us. They try to ask the reason why the head and the crown it was destroyed in the original location. The Egyptian government they couldn't answer. So they decided when we change the location of the first temple, we will rebuild and fix the head and the crown to complete these statues as the other three statues. But the Egyptian government, they know King Ramses II, he will write by his holographic language all his life in the post-temple by his holographic language. So maybe we will discover the reason from his temple. They invite Egyptian archaeology, his name is Ibrahim, who is the person who can read the holographic language of King Ramses II. And as the Egyptian government, they think as they found it. They found it the reason why the head and the crown, it was destroyed in the temple of King Ramses II. Where? Here. Ramses II, he wrote it the reason in 27 BC. There is an earthquake happened, destroy my head and my crown. But no one can rebuild my head and my crown because they know how I built my temple. That's why the United Nations, as King Ramses II, he wrote it, as they respected, as they moved, as they put it here. Okay? And the top there is 24 baboons. Anyone who know what the meaning of baboons? Baboons, it means monkeys. Represent greeting and welcoming the sun 24 hours every morning. That's why we discover our day 24 hours. Between his legs, we can see his family members, such as his children here. Close to the gate, there is two statues. Her mother and her name is Tuya. There's two statues here. And the other small statues he built for her favorite wife, Nefertari, because he loved to see her everywhere. Above the gate, there are small statues with sun disk. He was the main god of his temple. He was Ra, Hur. Ra, it means the sun. Hur, it means Horus, the god of protection. And each side, Ramses II, he's offering for him. When you enter from the main gate of his temple, because it's not allowed for any tour guide to explain the temple inside, and if anyone who would like to know the reason, I will let you know the reason after we finish the explanation. You will find it 8 large pillars with 8 statues. Who is this person? The person he loved himself more than anyone in the world. King Ramses II again. The 8 statues for himself. That's why we call him the person he loved himself more than anyone in the world. The most important military fighting he carved inside all his temple. The name of this military fighting is the Battle of Kadesh. Where is Kadesh right now? Kadesh right now is Syria. Ramses II, he takes 17 years to fighting against the Hittite people in Syria. Ramses II, inside his temple, he wanted to prove he was actually the winner against the Hittite people. And the Hittite people, they wrote it in the history, we had more than soldiers against the King Ramses II, and we were the winner. So every party he say, I am the winner. So where is the truth? We discovered the truth from inside the temple of King Ramses II. It was correct, King Ramses II, he had 20,000 soldiers against the 50,000 soldiers with the Hittite people. So normally, who is the winner? The Hittite people. But Ramses II, he said, after 17 years, we decided to finish the war in the right way. They decided to do peace agreement to finish the war. And it was the first peace agreement happened in the world between King Ramses II and the king of the Hittite people. Where they did the peace agreement? They did the peace agreement in Turkey, in Ankara. And every party, he wrote it, his rules to finish the war. King Ramses II, he wrote it to accept it to finish the war against the Hittite people. My rules, to marry the daughter of king of the Hittite people. And the king of the Hittite people, he wrote it also his rules in the peace agreement to accept it to finish the war against King Ramses II. My rules: to marry the daughter of King Ramses II from her favorite wife Nefertari. And Nefertari, she was agreed to let King Ramses II he marry the daughter of King of the Hittite people, and also she would agree to let the King of the Hittite people he marry her daughter, because she need to finish the war and to stop the war between each other. And this is the only daughter we know her name between 4 daughters King Ramses II he had from Nefertari, Merit Amun. We know the name of the Merit Amun from the king of the Hittite people. After they did the peace agreement and every party is accepted for the rules, King Ramses II he take his soldiers and he returned back to Egypt, and the Hittite people they moved to Yemen. Where the peace agreement right now? In Turkey, in the famous museum archaeologist in Ankara. Here the panorama of the military fighting of the Battle of Kadesh. You will see also all this picture inside the temple, okay? Ramses II, he's standing as a king. And each side, his soldiers, they are killing 2 enemies. Did you see it, guys? These 2 enemies from the Hittite people. Ramses II, he wants to show the power of the king and also the power of his soldiers when they're killing the enemy of the Hittite people. Could you save this twice cartouche in your mind? Look at that here. And could you let me know where we can discover the twice cartouche in another picture? Sorry. Okay. The twice cartouche in the same place here. It was the most important twice day King Ramses II, he were proud of himself in this twice cartouche. The first one, it means the date of his birthday. The second one, it means the date of his coronation day as a king of Egypt. Save this twice cartouche in your mind. And here Ramses II, when he represented himself when he was fighting against the enemy of the Hittite people. Ramses on his chariot, behind him his soldiers. Could you let me know how many horses did you see in the picture? 4 for the legs, right? And how many army did you see was King Ramses II? 1, 2, 3. So 1 person with 3 arms, and also 1 horse, because only 1 head and only 1 body, was a lot of legs. What the meaning about that? Yeah, the power of his movement, the power when he killing the enemy of the Hittite people, he want to show how is his speed when he killing the enemy of the Hittite people. Ramses, when he killing the enemy of when he conquered them, okay? Ramses, after the peace agreement, when he returned back to Egypt with his soldiers, Ramses on his chariot, that was cartouche in the same place again. What did you see under the horse?
Lion.
A lion. Why King Ramses II he chose to put the lion in this place? Why he didn't put the lion, for example, front of him or front of the horse? What the meaning about that? The lion, it was the symbol of the enemy. It was the symbol of the Hittite people. So he want to show even if you do a peace agreement, he were above them. Okay? The last and is the most. The last important room in his temple, where King Ramses II he were leaving his temple, in the sanctuary room. During the time of ancient Egypt, when they decided to build any temple, they built the temple from back to front. So they start to build the temple from the sanctuary room. Ramses II, he dedicated for himself 4 statues with different name of gods, with different decoration. Where the twice cartouche? Again, the twice cartouche is above him. 22nd of February is the date of his birthday. 22nd of October, after tomorrow, the date of his coronation day as a king of Egypt. There is something happened inside his temple, we call it such as a miracle. All the people from all the world, they came to attend to see what's happened in his temple, and especially in the sanctuary room. In this twice day per year, the sunrise at 5:30 in the morning, rise from this side. Look at that. Enter from the main gate of his temple. Look at that. And then the lighting of the sun rise in the sanctuary room 70 meters. And then the lighting of the sun, choose, touch, eliminated on 3 statues, except to 1 statue. The first one we call him Ra or Rahti. When King Ramses II, he was the god of Heliopolis. Where is Heliopolis right now? Is Giza. The second one, King Ramses II, when he's standing as a god in Abusimbel temple, and above him, the most important was Kartush. The third one, we call him Amur-Ra, when King Ramses II was the god of Karnak. And where is Karnak right now? Luxor. And the last one was broken head. We call him Bitah, the god of the darkness. Why? Because the lighting of the sun doesn't touch, illuminated, shine on him in 22nd of February and 22nd of October. You could imagine in the original location before the United Nations, they relocated the temple in the new location. The lighting of the sun, it was happen, touch the 3 statues, except to 1 statue or not. It was happen in the original location. But it wasn't happen in the same twice day, like now. In the original location happened in 21st of February and 21st of October. But right now, 22nd of February and 22nd of October. So there is 1 day became difference. Why? After the United Nations, they relocated the temple from the old location to the new location highest, the 65 meters. There is 1 day became difference for the location. The original twice day of King Ramses II, as he wrote it in the end of the twice cartoon. 21st of February is the date of my birthday. 21st of October is the date of my coronation day, as it was happened in the original site. How many statues did you see in the second temple he built for her favorite wife, Nefertari? How many bigger statues? 6, right? And who built this temple? Ramses to Nefertari. The first one we call him King Ramses II. The second one we call her Nefertari. The third one we call him King Ramses II. Once again, Ramses, Nefertari, Ramses. How many children he get from Nefertari? 4. 2 girls here under her statues and 2 girls here under her statues. Plus 8 boys under every statue of him. 2 boys there and 2 boys there and 2 boys there and 2 boys there. And when you enter from the main gate of her temple, you will find it 6 small pillars. In 6 small pillars, Ramses II, he would like to talk about the most pretty girl. So here is Nefertari. Before we start to talk about the details of Nefertari, how she was pretty, be careful between these 2 names. Nefertari and Nefertiti. Nefertari is the queen of King Ramses II and here her temple. Nefertiti, she is the wife of Akhenaton, the god of evil, in the valley of the king Luxor. Be careful because there are a lot of people, they call this temple Nefertiti temple. And it's not correct, okay? Ramses II, he gave to Nefertari special Uber and the lower crown of Egypt. He gave to Nefertari special cartouche to wrote her name by his holographic language, Queen Nefertari. And this is lotus flower he gave to her in the morning to prove to her how much he carry her. And this tools her mirror because she loved to see herself as a pretty every time in front of her King Ramses. What about the outfit of Nefertari? Nefertari, she was Egyptian girl or she was a Nubian girl? Nubian. If anyone he will go to where the Nubian people they live, you will see all the women outside the house, they are wearing the same black dress. And they call this dress Jir Jar. Jir Jar, it was the official outfit of Nefertari. And the Nubian people, they are super proud to wear the dress of Nefertari until right now, because Nefertari, she did the most important civilization for the Nubian people. So we are super proud to talk about the history between the great temple of King Ramses II and the small temple of her favorite wife Nefertari, and I hope you are excited with my explanation.
Bueno, out, stop about time.
No se puede.
Hola, hola, ¿me podrías tomar una foto? Por supuesto. Ahí sí. ¿Otra?